Hi friends, welcome to the Oracle Integration Cloud Training Program. And in this video, we are going to cover, and first this video is a part of lesson 5, and we are going to cover how to provision an Oracle ATP database, different tools provided by ATP database, how to export a wallet which is required to create a connection. Then we will create a ATP connection with the help of ATP adapter in Integration Cloud. So let's get started and then try to provision an Oracle ATP database. So for that, I have to log in into the Oracle Cloud dashboard. So let me just go there. So here I have just logged in into the Oracle Cloud dashboard. From here you see a quick action, create an ATP database. Either you can click on this, it will take you to the create ATP database, or you can click on a hamburg menu. From there you can just click on a autonomous transaction processing. Just click on it. Once you click on it, you will be landed onto a page where it shows all the list of databases which you have created earlier. If you wanted to create a new ATP instance, we just click on a create autonomous database button, which will take you to a create autonomous database page, wherein you need to provide certain details and then click on a create autonomous database. From there, it will create a autonomous database. So let's try to fill details one by one. The compartment, you can choose the compartment of your autonomous database. By default, it will select the root one, but if you have different compartment, you can choose either one. Then you can choose the display name. The display name will be visible on the database list. Let me just give a display name like ATP database. Okay, then here you have to provide a database name that will be a unique name, and that will become the service name or SID of your ATPDB. Okay, so here I'll say learning ATP. Okay, so that learning ATP will become the service or SID of your database. Now just go down, choose a workload type. So there are two type of workload, like one is data warehouse and the second is transaction processing. You can choose either one of them. I will take the default one, transaction processing. Go down, and then another option is choose a deployment type. You can choose shared infrastructure or dedicated infrastructure. Both have their different meaning, which I'm not going to cover here. I will take the default one and then go down, and here from this configure the database, you can choose the database version. Just click this drop down and it shows two database version. One is 18C and another is 19C. You can choose any one of them, but I'm going to take the latest one, 19C. Now here you can change the CPU count. By default it is 1. You can increase it as well. You can go till anything like 2, 3, 4. Totally depends on your business requirement. And then default space is 1 TB. You can again increase it as well. Go down here, another option is auto scaling. If you wanted to auto scale your autonomous database to meet the peak load, right, then you can use this checkbox. If you think that no, I don't require this option to be enabled, then you can deselect this checkbox. But I want this option to be on as of now. Go down here, create administrator credentials. By default, a username admin will be created, which will be used to log in into the web SQL developer web and other tools as well. And then you can create your own password. I will enter a password over here, and then you can confirm the password. Okay, go down, choose network access. There are two options. One is allow secure access from everywhere or virtual cloud network. The first option will allow you to access this autonomous database from anywhere in the world. The second is virtual cloud network. So if you wanted to restrict your autonomous database to access within the company's network, then you can use this option, and you have to provide different details over here, like the virtual cloud network, the subnet, the host name you have to give, the network security group, and other details. But I wanted to use this allow secure access from everywhere option. If you choose this, you have another option to configure access control rules. If you wanted to restrict certain IPs to access this database, then here you can provide the IPs of the source machine from where you wanted to access this. So I want this option to be off. You can change it later as well. Another is license type. If you wanted to change the license from BYOL to license included, you can opt this option as well. So I will take the default one and then just click on create autonomous database. Once you click on it, it will take you to the another page. Where it will show the ATP database is in the provisioning state. So it will take couple of minutes to provision. Once it will be ready, it will show the state is in running mode. Now here you see all the options like DB connection, performance hub, service console, scale up, all are disabled, which means why it is disabled? It is because the database is in the provisioning state. So here you can see the general information like the database name, the workload type we have taken, transaction processing, compartment, then OCID, when we have created OCPU count, storage, and you can see multiple things. Now you have more actions. You can do multiple things. You can change the admin password. You can update the license type. You can move the result. You can update the access control list. You can create, clone, restore, restart, and then start. So you have multiple options which you can use. As of now, it is in the provisioning state. Hence, all the options are in disabled state. Go to the tools. So here you see there are different tools like SQL Developer Web. If you wanted to transact multiple things, like you wanted to create a different objects like table, views, SQL procedure, packages, materialized view, trigger, whatever you want, you have to use SQL Developer Web. As of now, it is disabled. It is because it is not ready. Again, Oracle Application App Express. This is again an Apex tool which is used to, which is a low code development platform that enables you to build scalable, secure enterprise application. Oracle ML User Administration. This is a Oracle Machine Learning is a development environment that uses a web-based interface to enable you to perform data analytics. And then SODA, simple Oracle Document Access, is a set of API that let you work with JSON documents managed by the Oracle databases. Now here you see, now the ATP data is available, which means it has been provisioned successfully. And here you see all the options has been enabled. Okay. Now, just click on a service console. Once you click on a service console, you will be landed on a different tab where it will open the service console, and it is related to the admin guy. From this screen, the admin can do multiple things. It can see the storage used of the database. It shows I have 1 TB and 2.56 GB is used. You can see the CPU utilization of your DB, the running SQL statement, number of OCPU allocated, SQL statement response time, SQL statements executed per second. Again, the activity, it shows certain graphs. It is loading like database activity, CPU utilization, running statement, queued statement. As of now, all are blank. It is because we have not used anything. Again, administration. Under that administration, like download client credential, it is a wallet which you can use to download your wallet. Then set resource management rules, set administrative password. From here you can change the admin password. Manage Oracle ML user, the machine learning users, and then send feedback to Oracle. And then again you have different development tool like the Oracle Instant Client, download SODA drivers, Oracle Apex, SQL Developer Web, and then Oracle Machine Learning Notebook, and then RESTful services and SODA. Okay, now just go back. Now I'll just open a SQL Developer Web, which will open a SQL Developer. Here, when you open this Oracle SQL Developer Web, it will ask the username. So here I will enter the username admin. This is the read only. So this is the user which provisioned automatically, and here you have to enter the password which you have given while provisioning. So once you click sign in, it will take you to the SQL Developer Web, from where you can manage all the objects in your database. Like you can create tables, you can create views, you can create packages, stored procedure, triggers, you can do multiple things. So let it be open. So here I have logged in into this database, and here you see the all the schemas like admin. We have different schemas under this database. From here, you have different options like tables, views, indexes, packages, function, procedure. You can create all these type of objects in the ATP database. And from there, you just click on a create object. If it is a table, it will create a table. If you select a view, then it will create a view from here. This is the worksheet which you can use to perform your queries. Okay, this is all about the SQL developer. Now just go back there, and now I wanted to download a wallet. Now just click on a DB connection. Once you click on a DB connection, you will get a dialog box from where click on a download wallet. Once you click on a download wallet, again it will ask the password of your wallet. So this is the different password from your admin password. So you can give any password of your choice, and this password will be used to create a connection. And then click on a download. Once you download, it will download a zip file which will have a wallet underscore learning atp.zip file. So this zip file will have different properties, and every ATP database create 5 type of services like learning ATP. This is your database name, high, medium, low, and there are 2 more. So you can use any one of them to create a connection. Okay. Now I'm good. I have created a ATP database successfully. Now it's time to create a connection. So let me just go ahead and create a connection in OIC. So I have just logged in into my OIC. From there, click on an integration and then click on a connection. So here today, you will see a different UI. It is because I have enabled certain feature flags, because of which my UI is totally different. So you can go to the integration, and from here you will see the different UI altogether. By default, it shows all the integration, all the connections of the logged in user. But you can close this. If you go to the lookups, again the UI will be totally different. Okay, now just close this here. So I'll show you. I have just enabled different feature flag, and this UI is a part of this feature flag actually. The OIC.ICS.featureflag.spa.designer. So when you will enable this feature flag, you will get a different UI altogether. Click on a connection, and now click on a create button. And here I'll choose my ATP. Just search this, and you will get. And here you have to give a name. So here I'll say ATP connection and then learning. From here you can choose the identifier and then keyword. Then you can choose trigger, role, trigger, and invoke. The role can be trigger and then invoke. As I mentioned in my previous video, that the ATP connection which will not use the connectivity agent cannot be used as a trigger. So if you use trigger and invoke, then also you cannot use this ATP connection learning as a trigger point if this connection is not associated with the connectivity agent. So I'm just choosing role, trigger, and invoke. Click on the create button. Once you do this, you will be landed onto a connection page where you need to provide the host, port, SID, and then service name. Okay, here you see the totally different UI. Earlier it was asking the security. There was a button, and for the security also there was a button. So here there is no button. It will ask the details. So here host, port, and SID or service name. So you can choose. You can give host name, port, and SID if your ATP database is accessible within company's network. So here I don't have this, so I'll just put a service name as learning ATP high. ATP underscore high. So learning ATP is my database name which we have given while provisioning. LEARNING and then ATP underscore high. So as I mentioned that ATP create 5 type of services, and it takes the name like learning ATP, your DB name underscore high underscore medium underscore low, and there are 2 more which you can see by unzipping this file, and there will be a .ora file which you can open and then see. Now here you have to upload the wallet which you have downloaded. Just click on this upload button and then choose file, and then I will desktop will download, and here this is the wallet which we have downloaded. Now you have an option to export this as well. In the earlier UI the export option was not available. Now you have to enter the wallet password which we have given, and then you have to enter the service username, the admin, and again you have to give the database service password. Now just go down, and here you have an option to configure agent as well. Now I don't have an agent. Now just save this, and then here it will show connection ATP learning was saved successfully. Here you see it has reached 75%. Now just click on a test, and here you see the connection has been tested successfully. Now this connection is ready to use. Now just go back and then save. Now here you will be landed onto the previous page where it will show the connection ATP connection learning, and here you say the usage is it's zero integration. In this UI you can see if this connection is used in any one of the integration, as FTP connection learning is used in one integration, FTP con learning was used in 3 integration. So you can track the connections, how many in how many integration it is used. So that's all for this particular video. So in the next video, we will see how to use this ATP connection and interact with the ATP database. So for the time being, just thank you. Bye-bye.